with us. We need to go through some housekeeping here quickly. First of all, I'd like to welcome colleagues from all around the world. Some of you are going to pull all-nighters to watch this, and so we are impressed by your passion for rhinoplasty. I know that there's a contingent from Russia, so dobre din. We have a contingent from Iran. I don't speak any Persian, but welcome. I'm sure we have a lot of Central South Americans, so bienvenido y buenos dias, and welcome to everyone here. We would ask that you respect the privacy of these patients. Dean and I will end up in jail, and we're way too young and handsome for that, so please don't photograph or video any of this, okay? It's a federal crime. We have posted poll questions that you can find on Zoom on the taskbar at the bottom. And we'd like for you to go ahead and answer those poll questions now. We will add new questions tomorrow, but if you'll answer today's questions, the surveys, it would be nice to see what those results are as we enter the morning. I want to take a moment and just say what an honor and a privilege it is to sit beside Dean Toriumi at this meeting. I first heard him lecture probably 28 years ago. And I was a young newbie who knew nothing about rhinoplasty, and I have been a disciple of his ever since. If I could quantitate the amount of wisdom that I have obtained from this man, it would take me forever to add it all up. I am greatly indebted, and it gives me enormous joy to sit at his left hand and help with this Congress. So thank you, Dean. He didn't get where he is by being lazy. He is a passionate man about rhinoplasty, probably the most passionate of any human I know. And that's what you need if you want to be a rhinoplasty surgeon. He's never satisfied with his results, even though they're spectacular. He's always trying to up his game. And he's constantly challenging himself and being an honest critic of his own work. That will take you a long way in rhinoplasty practice. We have a team assembled here today. Dr. Elizabeth Wick, my fellow, will be our surgical assistant. Ms. Keisha Lewis from Chicago, all the way from the Windy City, is going to be our scrub tech. She's been working with Dr. Toriumi for, 18 years? Our host, Marina Medical Instruments Incorporated, has gone to great lengths to produce this meeting, and we are thrilled to be here. Also, we have Zip-In Media. Ezra is heading up a team of IT people, and they're bringing you the video feed. And then finally, Ryan Corley from Science Care. They provided the cadaver specimens, and I'd like to thank them. And we need to respect and honor their contribution to medical science. These people gave their bodies so that we could learn today. And God bless them. And lastly, this is our maiden voyage. There may be a little audio hiccup or a little video hiccup along the way. Don't panic. Don't abandon us. We will get it figured out. But I anticipate things will run smoothly. And we have a very busy agenda. We're going to try to cram, everything there is to know about rhinoplasty into about 22 hours between now and tomorrow evening. So it's going to be a lot of information. We're going to do didactic, where we talk about principles, and then we'll transition to procedures so that you can see those principles at work. Dr. Toriumi and I would say, pretty much meet at the same endpoint in terms of structure, in terms of redistribution of nasal volume, but we get there through different paths sometimes. And so there will be a little contrast between techniques and styles, but that's all good. Choose the one that works best in your hands and run with it. So without further ado, I will introduce Dr. Toriumi, who will begin the first lecture this morning.
Thanks, Rick. It's a pleasure to be here at Marina Medical. Thanks to Jeff and Alex and the whole team. Also, it's great to have Keisha. She's going to be helping us out. Elizabeth will be great for our assistant. Now, Rick's been a very good friend of mine for a long time, and it's for me, it's an honor to work with Rick during this next 2 days. All the time I spend with Rick is always very enjoyable and very educational.